Thank you. There can be a lot of challenging decisions when it comes to aging. AgeWise Group is a team of experts offering guidance to not only seniors, but also caregivers of their families, helping people make the best decisions for their lifestyle. And they've got a brand new campaign setting out to connect people in the community who may need a little bit of extra support. Here this morning to talk about how to be an ally is AgeWise founder Leslie Hurst. Great to have you back.
Hi, thanks, Kelsey.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about this Allies for AgeWise campaign.
Sure. The idea came to me around Remembrance Day, just remembering that we need to think about our seniors not just that day, but every day, and not just our veterans, but the people as well who've aged alongside their families who are veterans. And I really believe with the amount of senior care that's coming, it's going to take an army. And so I wanted to call in allies to be able to help find the families who need our help. And that can include people like nursing agencies who have people who aren't really sure whether they should go ahead with the services or not, because they need to make that decision with confidence. And that's part of what we do, as well as just point people in the right direction of the care they need.
Okay, so what does being an ally actually mean?
So being an ally means you know and understand or have been introduced to AgeWise and what we do and how we serve. And we've got lots of ways to make that easy for people to understand or gather the concept of what we are and what we're not, because we're not an agency that staffs care, but we oversee the household of aging families to help them make decisions with confidence as the chapters unfold.
It can be really tough to know what your loved one or a person in your life wants as they age. And the holiday season, you say, is a great opportunity to start those discussions, to have these important conversations surrounding aging and senior care. Why do you suggest the holidays?
Well, we like the idea of wishing peace of mind in 2025 and beyond. And we know how quickly the years pass by. So being around family and loved ones, often in the family home, where we're sort of trying to establish people's commitment to wanting to remain in their home and talking about, what our hopes are for 2025. And I know there's a lot of families praying for support in 2025 and beyond for their elderly loved ones with the state of the long-term care crisis and all these kind of things that are going on right now.
And it's about raising these conversations, like you said, as an ally, saying, I love you and I want to be able to support you. What do you want? Not bullying someone into a choice.
Right, exactly. And even seniors themselves who maybe don't want to burden their family with care, being willing to speak up and say, I want to take charge of this and get some things in place for 2025. Or it's maybe a caregiver or just someone who knows or loves someone that they know is maybe entering into that chapter where they're starting to consider whether they need to make a move and what all of their options are.
Leslie, you've made a really good case for having these conversations. So now you're going to show us how to do them. So you've got some tips for us on, for those of us who might need a little bit of guidance on how we can be an ally for the seniors or the seniors in our lives. So take us through these tips you have.
First of all, again, it's all about initiating that conversation around, discussing plans for the future and keeping it light and full of possibilities. Sharing the value as well of, having an expert team in your corner and not having to figure it out all on your own, because people can feel really isolated. Oftentimes they're not sure who they want to include or who they should include. And so we also just are so grateful when people can make that connection so that we can help people see all the services that are available to them. And the last tip, of course, is to keep it light. This conversation does not need to be heavy or, burdensome. It can really be expansive when we eliminate the fear and start to look at customized and comprehensive strategies for how we can help that person, whatever their wishes are. Once we've uncovered them, that makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, from personal experience, I can tell you the first conversation can feel really difficult, but the more you talk about it and the more you approach it with love and with light, like you said, the easier it gets, especially if you're working in advice from someone like yourself who's working in palliative care. That's your whole job and you're really good at it. So you need experts like you.
Yeah, absolutely. And all people who are working in frontline healthcare that are serving seniors, we want to help not just seniors win, but the people who are serving them also win. So we've got some exciting strategies about how to do that and look forward to sharing more about the Allies campaign via our website and, get in touch.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. AgeWise founder Leslie Hurst. It's great to have It's great to have you on the show.
Thank you so much.
If you liked that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.